You know what?
Well,
Just,
yeah.
I mean, okay. Ask and it shall be given to you. Okay, you guys. We are so excited. We are so grateful. We want to welcome you right now and just say, like, we are excited to be here tonight because this was run for the Rise Room and this is our celebration time. And whether you've been like sprinting since day one or you've literally stumbled your way to the finish line, right? I mean, some of us probably feel like that too. Like, you made it here. We made it to this day and we're all here and we are so glad to have you. And we know it's a super crazy busy time. And a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, I want to be here. That's why we're just going to record it so that for people who couldn't jump on, right? It doesn't matter. We made it. We made it to the end together. So, what we want to do tonight is like celebrate you, each and every one of you, because your effort, your growth, your courage to get through some of the challenges that maybe we laid out there that made you sweat. And then honestly, just coming together as a community is just something I have loved. I love seeing us come together and do things, you know? So, what we're going to do tonight, I need you guys to activate, get your finger ready because we're going to ask you some questions and we're going to want you all night long to drop an emoji or drop a number or drop whatever we're asking in the chat because we would love feedback and we want to celebrate this, you know, together. And so, we're going to have you like, people will ask you, like, hey, drop an emoji in the chat or drop a, you know, raise your hand or whatever. So, anyways, first thing I want to do really quickly is thank literally everyone who made it happen because this group was a giant undertaking of giving so much content every day. And as you guys know that showed up and watched the videos, you didn't just see our faces, you saw lots and lots of faces. And that means a lot of people who prepared and took time and, you know, did videos. And that's not all that easy, you know, when you're first doing videos. Like, it's really like, I don't know, it's an emotional trip and it's a all that. And so some people literally stretch so far out of their comfort zone to lead, you know, lead some of these videos. So we just want to thank everyone for that. We want to thank the people who commented because the very next thing after you do a day of this is like if nobody comments on your video, you're like, was it that bad? We know that's not it. We know people are busy, but thank you to everyone who like just gave a thumbs up, that commented, that, you know, the people who did the videos, the people who took a full day. If you invited people to the group, thank you, because like, what's the use of doing all the work if nobody's there to receive any of it? So, like, everybody came together in such an incredible way, and we just really are grateful. We're grateful for the month and for the group and all of it. So, if you don't mind, we'll practice now. Drop in this chat if you're on the Zoom live. If you're watching it after we post it, drop some celebration things or a thank you or a heart or a whatever, right? Like, just drop a little love for all the people who stepped in, stepped up, invited people, commented, you know, did videos, all the things, because we want to celebrate that just because that alone is a lot. So thank you guys so much for that. Um, all right. Oh, I love these. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing hearts float. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. The next thing I'm going to ask you to do in comments or in the chat is just to celebrate yourself. Like, for real, give yourself an emoji, your favorite, pat on the back, whatever, because you showed up. You showed up, even if it was messy, even if it was part of the time, even if it was not quite what you hoped you had done, whatever it is, you're here. You're watching it, and that means something to us. So you can drop a little emoji there. So we'll go back and forth because people who watch this on the replay are going to be commenting on that post in the group versus us that are doing it here live. So either way, if we say drop it in the chat, if you're live, drop it in this chat. If you're watching it from the video, then you can just drop it in the comments. So, anyways, I'm going to pass it over to Jan to start some group celebrations.
Okay, so excited that you guys all participated and are here tonight to help us with this end of the event celebration. But it's not stopping here, right? We know that there's more to come. But I'm going to ask you some questions, and we're going to have some fun. You're just going to drop in the comments an emoji and it could be a hand raising, it could be just a hand clap, whatever. And so here's the first question: did you show up to the group at least once a week? Drop your emoji in the chat if you did. Did you watch the videos or tune into the morning rise ups? Oh, I love this, guys. Next one, did you cheer someone else on, maybe by commenting, replying on their post, or liking or loving it? See, this is why this group did so great. You guys are amazing. And then, did you try something new? A post, a story, a message that pushed you out of your comfort zone? Because that's part of what we were doing was pushing people to go to the next step and move past their comfort zone.
We need pom-poms. We need some,
Yeah, we do. And then
woohoo!
There you go. Did you do something that felt scary, but you did it anyway? All right, guys.
Yeah, hey,
I love this.
I got one.
Okay.
This is a big one, you guys. Big. Who got a customer this month? Who got an enrollment this month? Ooh, I see emojis. Look at there. Who got 2? Put an emoji for how many customers you got this month, because we want to see. We want to celebrate. We want to because that's how you build your business. You build your business one customer at a time, one partner at a time. So look at that. Tammy got 2. Woohoo! All right. I am so excited for you guys.
All right. And guys, did you make the leaderboard? If you made the leaderboard, pop it in here.
Yep.
Let us see. I know we had some people that were on it this month.
Yep.
And then here's one for you too. Did you grow? And I think Lacey said this earlier. Did you grow even by 1 point from last month? Yes.
I know someone who did. I know Karen Barnett had her best month ever. Woo-hoo.
I love it. Way to go, Karen.
Okay, you guys. So this is a really big one. And I know, again, if you're not watching live, did anyone hit their goal and hit manager? You can drop an emoji in there. If you're watching, later, you can drop it in the comments. I know that has been the goal, is to hit manager. And guess what? Even if you didn't, our goals don't change. So what happens? I'm going to say this. What happens if you didn't hit manager, right? What are we going to do now? I want to talk to those people for just a second. Let's say, you know what? I had the goal. I did the things, but I didn't hit it. Guess what, friends? It's okay. I can tell you in the 15 years I've been here, how many times that I had a goal and I didn't hit that goal. But when you reach for the stars, is that what they say? Reach for the stars, you'll land on the moon. If you don't reach for something, then you're really never going to go anywhere. So if you took one step closer, it's 100% amazing to celebrate that, because that means not only a life change, let alone you took a step towards your goal, right? Don't be upset about it. Don't hang your head. Don't think like, oh my gosh, I'm not good enough. This is like a run. So you can keep running, right? You don't have to stop right now. This is something that this group is still going to be here, and so are we. And so we want you to stay here. So maybe you're thinking a little bit like, okay, did I miss some days? Did I skip parts that scared me? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I almost skipped on the very first day of July what I needed to do. And I was on the phone with Melissa and I'm like talking to her about all the things I did today for the team, or talk to people at corporate, or I did this or I did that. She's like, I know, but like you said in July, you needed to make for sure every day you did it on your own, like my business, Lacey's personal people. And I was like, no. And she's like, then get off this darn call with me and go do it right now before you do all the other stuff you need to do for the group or for the team and I was like, I know, dang it, I know. So just know that's so completely normal, right? It's okay. It's okay. We all do it. Maybe we didn't finish as strong as we wanted to, but I want you to hear this. Like, you don't have to be perfect to keep going. You just need to be honest, evaluate things, ask yourself what scared me, what slowed me down. Like, then let's start again. Like, just get right back up, have faith, don't be frustrated, and we move right back, into the next thing that we're doing to grow towards our goals, right? So,
and you know what that is? That next step for all of us is duplicating. And it doesn't matter if you hit your goal. If you showed up right now. So that's what we're going to do. We have to duplicate because you've got a rhythm, you've got a roadmap, and we have got a system that works. So what we want you to do is we want you to start inviting your people, your team members, your new partners, your customers that you think want to be partners. Go talk to your customers and people that you've been talking to about the business too, and invite them into Run for the Rise Room. And tell them, go look at the guides, tag them in the welcome post. Do not mass invite to this page. That's not what we do. We want you to be intentional. Think about the people who are ready. Think about the people who have mentioned, oh my God, if I could just pay for my products, or, if I could just have an extra, a couple $100 a month, or gosh, I really need something outside of my job. Think about those people, talk to them about what we have, and then add them to the page. Let them go through 30 days. Encourage them to start on day one of the guide and go through that. And we've got some new changes to the group. So, Jan, you want to talk about those?
Sure. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. So the page is all set up. So when you bring your new people in, like Melissa said, you're duplicating, you invite them in, you just start them at guide 1 and go all the way through. If you skipped some things or need refreshing, just do the whole thing yourself. Go back through it. And we're going to do this every month. We're going to have a celebration just like this, and come on. And more people are going to be hitting manager and joining us. And then we'll have bonus videos and stuff throughout the week. So it's not going to end. There's going to be some new things that will be dropped in here in this page. And so just keep checking. But the key thing is being consistent and being in here and cheering each other on, supporting each other the way that you were supported in here along this journey. And then and just repeat it. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But it's all here for you. It is a simple system that you all can use, and you can teach your newest person to use, and they'll have success. And so we're going to go ahead and Lacey's going to share a story.
Well, here's what I want to say. We're going to ask you, lucky you, lucky you and you, Athena, Connie, Debbie. Some of you have iPhone written here, so I can't say everyone's name, but all of you have a story because you've been in the group. And there's probably something that encouraged you throughout the time that you were in there. And so to make this something that is special, what we want to do is ask you to share your story. Because if you could send a 10-second, 20-second, 30-second, something less than a minute, little testimonial video in order to keep this group kind of like fresh, right, and alive, because people are going to be going through the guides instead of how you did it with us in the very first month where they were going in there each day. We want to make sure people see, wow, I can learn something here. I'm going to be encouraged by someone else who's done it. What changed in your business? How did this group help you believe again? Whatever. So be thinking about that, because we have a couple people who have voluntold. Have you ever been voluntold to do something? We voluntold a few people that are even on this call. I will let them keep their anonymity for a minute, but you might be getting a little message from them, or they might be coming to us and say, hey, can you help us with the people that said, oh my gosh, I learned this, or this was great, or whatever. And we're just going to ask if you would share from your heart little testimonies, because that way, when the new people are in there the next month, they're going to be encouraged by you. And that's part of growing in our leadership. Let me tell you, the first day I ever started here, you never would have caught me on a story, on a live, on a stage, or anywhere else. I didn't think that was not on my bingo card of something I ever wanted to do, but you grow so much here. And so part of your next steps to continue in your journey, either to manager or beyond, is stepping in and believing that you are someone that can lead other people. You are capable, and you actually can influence other people, and that's going to help you in your business, just like as you practice here in encouraging people in the group. So
yeah. And what has just been such a blessing to me is to personally be able to witness people who have never gone live, press the live button, people who have never done a video, send in a video and do these things. And it has just been such a joy for me to watch, because it showed the power of this group. It showed the power of, empowering people and making all you have to do, like up here, is your biggest obstacle. And y'all know I'm all about mindset. I mean, I've done it every day. I love it. I love pouring into people because for so long I limited myself. And I don't want any limits on me. God has got something big for me. And if I put limits on myself, I mean, my Lord, how many blessings am I missing out on? How many people are missing a blessing that I have for them because I'm too scared to talk, or I'm not going to share with them? Or it's just, y'all, it's just been such a joy seeing people step outside that comfort zone and step outside that box and do things that they never dreamed that they would do. And I want you to drop in the comments if you got anything out of Run for the Rise Room. Just put an emoji in there. If something touched you, or if it changed your business, or if you heard a tip and you implemented it and it changed, I want you to drop an emoji in there. So I don't know if you even grasp the thought of Run for the Rise Room. Do you want to know what the Rise Room is? You know, what you were running for? Because the Rise Room's a real thing. And for those of you who hit or passed manager and you have been running hard, you are going to be invited into our next level group, which is the Rise Room. So this is why July, if you have not hit manager yet, that you really want to push and go and get to manager so you can be part of the Rise Room. We are going to do a weekly Zoom. We're going to set new goals. We're going to go deeper into strategy, deeper into mindset, and most of all, deeper into leadership. Because by the time you hit those ranks and you start hitting manager, you've got people underneath you. And we want to teach you how to lead them and teach them the same things about how to be an amazing leader like you are. So if you hit it, that's what we can't wait. We can't wait to see you there. And if you haven't got there yet, you put that on your goals today, because today's the day that you write your goals. It's July 1st. You put on there, I will be in the Rise Room. I will be part of that and learn to do all of the things that they're going to teach us how to do. Pass it over to Jan for a minute.
Yeah, one of the things, guys, that, I love that we had so many things happening in here, but what I really loved was how you were encouraging and uplifting and cheering each other on. That's just so inspiring to see other people lifting each other up. And, if you were struggling and having a hard time, you popped into this group and somebody was there to help you out and lift you up. And that's the whole thing about community. And that's what we hope that you have here, and that you find here, and that you encourage your team to join this and to be a part of it. And passing it off to Lacey.
I think Melissa, actually, for a minute.
Well,
Okay.
we can't end this Zoom without a Reset and Rise declaration, and without me speaking something over you. So that's what I am going to do before we close this out. And I also want to mention that we are going, and that Lacey put a poll in the group about what would be better, like a work Zoom in the morning or a work Zoom at night. And it was about 50-50. And we're going to do both. I'm going to do one at 8:30 every morning and 8:30 every night. I'm going to have people helping me do that. But we're going to do 30 minutes every day of focused, leader-led business income-producing activities. And I promise you, if you will show up for one of these, if you will close your door, if you will be here with your camera on, ready to work for 30 minutes, and if you can't do either one of those, then you can, and it's 8:30 Eastern time. I'm in Eastern time. So it'll be 7:30 a.m. Central time and 7:30 p.m. Central time. So I'll get you the list of things to do, but you'll be accountable when you're on face-to-face and on a Zoom. And I want you just to commit to 30 days of this, because I promise you, if you will do this, your business will look different at the end of about on September, or what is this, August the 1st, than it does July 1st. Your business is going to look different if you will commit to that, to 30 minutes of focused, leader-led activities. So we're going to start that tomorrow morning. Not going to start it tonight. Going to start it tomorrow morning. So it'll be on the same Zoom link as this. But I want to speak this over you. You are not behind. You are not disqualified and you are not too late. You are becoming, you are growing, you are rising. You were chosen for such a time as this. You carry something this world needs. You are not just building a business, you are building a legacy of impact. So I declare boldness over you, fresh courage, renewed clarity, divine connections, and a July full of movement, momentum, and miracles.
Yeah. All right, you guys. As we do on many things like Room at the Top and different places that we are together, I'm just going to close this out in prayer. But again, thank you to every single person, all of you for showing up, every person who did a video, a post, or helped us in any way, and just creating this community and being a part of it. There's literally no greater gift, I feel like, having like helped organize it, like Melissa and Jan and I did, than just watching people show up for a community. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, if nothing else, that is one of the greatest blessings for me is the people here. And that's what it's all about, is just helping each other. So I will just pray us out of here. And then, like she said, tomorrow morning, wherever you live, 7:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 Eastern time, 6:30 if you live in Colorado. Sorry for you guys. And 5:30 Pacific. So I mean, you're really getting up if you live somewhere over there. So anyways, we do appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for joining tonight. And then if you're watching the replay as we post the video and stuff, but I'll pray us out of here. And then, bright and shiny tomorrow morning, you can start inviting people now to the group that you've spoken to, that you feel like would love to go through this done for you system of training and teaching and how to become a manager. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to slow down and go back through it myself, because even if I listen to everything, if I listen to it again, something new is there for us. It is such a resource that we do not want to see just kind of go to the wayside, because, we've done it once. I mean, I think there are so many nuggets that we can learn repeating it ourselves. And then I know we said it, but if you put people in there, it's going to be more powerful and more important than ever that you set something up with your people to say, hey, every day come and tell me how it was. Come and let me know this. And if they don't, you go to them. If this was all built for you and the only thing you need to do is plug people in and then check in with them, do it. It's such a simple thing to put a group together to say, how is my day one, people? How did it go in there? And just encourage them and go look at what day one was if you missed it, and ask them questions if they didn't. Because people, when you're new, a baby obviously can't feed itself or change it. I mean, that's how our babies are in Singular. They're going to need your encouragement. They're going to need your support. They're going to need you to check in and take care of them. And as they grow their little legs and start crawling and walking and then running and they're inviting their own, that's the goal here, is that duplication for us to be able to just help people know this culture, know this company, and know that they have a power inside of them that is so amazing that they can go out and live this dream, like literally have the dreams of their life, the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, whatever it is. It's us. It's actually up to us to create it. It's our culture. It's our company. It's our product. It's our future. It's our legacy. So with that, God, we love you so much and we thank you so much. Thank you for the wisdom to start this group. Thank you for the people and the community and how many people were willing just to say yes, to jump in there, to support, to comment, to do videos, to do the things. I pray blessings over every person who ends up watching this video, that you will bless their business, that you will give them wisdom, that you will give them a heart to just love and serve and lead other people, God, that you will renew spirits, that you will renew minds, that we will cast off any feelings of, it's not enough, or I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, or just cast those off, because we know that those are not real, that you have given us strength, wisdom. You have shown us the way. You have given us other people who are loving and caring, who will lift us up, God, and we can do this together. Unity is the project. And God, this is our company, and we claim that, and we know what our obligations are, God. You've given us this blessing. And so now we also have, a responsibility to share it with other people, God. Let us lead in love, and let us lead in knowing that we have such a special gift that can bless people who are looking for it. It's not us asking someone to do something for us. It is actually answering prayers of other people and needs and desires, God. And help us not to lose sight of that and the ups and downs. We thank you so much for this group, for each person. God, we know that ultimately it's not ranks, it's not money, it's none of that. Our worth is in you. Like we never lose that. But then help us to just, lock arms and go together and claim the land. And you have such amazing things for us in our future. You're already there. You have good plans for us, Lord. Help us to just wake up each day just feeling so supported and ready to go and excited to go out and have this as an opportunity that we get to share with other people and change people's lives. We don't take it for granted. We thank you so much for each and every one here and this amazing month we've had, and help us to just go make July 10 times better. We thank you, God, for everything. Amen. Thank you guys so much. We had such a good time. This is just the beginning. It's definitely not the end. It's just the beginning. Have a good night.